Call out a name. Be a man and call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
It makes me chatty patty, chatty patty, chatty patty.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Chatty Patty podcast. My name is Ali Vierra.
Let it run, Ali.
Episode 14. Unfortunately, Mike's very own cannot make it due to a scheduling conflict. But joining with me today, we got the rising rapper out of the Bay, the man himself, motherfucking Krishu.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
How you doing, man?
Good. How are you doing, bro?
Man, I'm just flat out. You know, I feel like I'm always saying this, but I'm just like, with me, it's either I work non-stop every day for like a month, 5 weeks straight, and then, or it's nothing for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? It's fucked up, man. But that's the security industry, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
So for those who don't know, which if you don't know, what the fuck are you doing? But because this guy is seriously on the rise, you know, he's killing shit. But for those who don't know, why don't you just tell the people listening a little bit about, you know, who you are and the music you make and about your come up a little bit.
I bet. So I've been rapping. I'm Krishu. I've been rapping for about like a year. I don't know. I guess I make SoundCloud rap. I mean, that's what they call it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think I can rap better than most of the SoundCloud rappers, to be honest. Not throwing any shots, but I don't know. It is what it is. And I don't know. KTT just fucks with me. So shout out to everyone on there, and shout out to everyone else who fucks with me on SoundCloud. Yeah, we're going up.
So for those who don't know, KTT, this is going to be mostly listened to by KTT, but there is some people outside of KTT who will listen, and eventually, you know, the base will grow. But KTT is a forum, short for KanyeToThe. It's one of the, I'd say it's pretty much like the biggest. Is there a bigger hip hop forum out there than KTT?
I mean, I don't think so. Probably not.
Man, it's fucking huge. And, you know, even people like Pusha T has made an account on there and made a few posts. I know for a fact, like DJ Academics lurks, like there's a few people in the industry.
I know, I'm not gonna say names, but I know for a fact there's definitely some people who are like real like chart success like type motherfuckers in the industry who are on KTT. I can tell you that for a fact.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think I just saw a thread the other day about some producer who made a couple big beats who apparently started off from KTT. I forgot the name.
It's probably Taz Taylor.
That's the name. That's the name. Yeah, which I didn't even hear about. Like, did you ever see his posts or anything?
No, I've never seen his posts, but I know his production. Him and Nick Mira, they're part of like Internet Money. That shit, that's going crazy. I mean, there's a lot of people low key that you don't even know about. I mean,
True.
Not that you don't know about, but
like in
that
general,
you
yeah.
know are on there that are on there.
And the next one up is the dude I'm speaking to now, man. So on KTT, it says FKA Dennis Schroeder. What's that all about?
Oh damn, you exposing me. I named when I first started the account, I named it like Dennis Schroeder because like he's a basketball player on the Hawks, and I was like, I fuck with him. And then he had like some like assault charges and shit. And,
Shit.
I don't know. I stopped following him as much, and I was like, So I just changed it to FKA. And my AV used to be like Dennis Schroeder playing basketball, but I changed it to Lil Wayne because I fuck with Wayne hard.
Shit. Wheezy. Yeah. Schroeder. I'm surprised I pronounced that right. I had no idea what the fuck that was. And the FKA is obviously formerly known as. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't know what the fuck FKA was until I heard about FKA Twigs, and I was like, you know what I mean. But anyway, yeah, no. I see. Yeah, like you got it seems like you've already got an established following. Whether that's mostly from KTT. Do you know what most of your listeners come from? Are they from KTT, or do you know where they're coming from?
I mean, the SoundCloud stats don't show that much from KTT, but like the SoundCloud stats aren't super helpful because it's like whatever numbers it says come from KTT. That's just like people who are on the site listening to me at the same time. So it's definitely people who open the link in a new tab or listen to me like on their own accord, but from the site. So I don't know. From what I can tell, it's pretty spread out though. I mean, it kind of like you'd be surprised, bro. Like the SoundCloud stats, it just shows me people from all over listening. It's like there's no like real uniformity to it. It just seems like it's just like whatever I don't know, just people.
Do you have a what is it, a Go account or whatever, pro account?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. What's the incentive to get that? Because I only got one because you get a limit of 3 hours, but the podcasts are long, you know? And if you're uploading 4-minute songs, then you know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. It's cause like you can like edit the shit, and it's mainly for the stats though.
Mainly
That's,
stats.
like,
okay. Yeah. How long have you been rapping for?
Like just over a year. I started like December 2016.
Oh, okay. People are gonna be upset about that, man. People been like the attention that you're getting, which obviously isn't your fault. I'm just saying, like, people been going hard for years and years and can't seem to like get some shit to connect. And you've been going just over a year. Did you have like the idea of it in your head before you went and did it? I feel like everyone's wanted to be a rapper at some stage, but then it's the matter of actually doing it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'll just give the whole story. So like, I was just like, so 2016, I was like 16, right? Because I'm 18 now. So it was like, I was like, my friend rapped, and he was making a little bit of waves, nothing major. And I was just like, yo, like, maybe I'll rap too to help you out. And he was like, don't just say that shit, like, do it. And I was like, all right, fuck it. So I got a mic, and I did it. And then, you know, the first release went, like, kind of crazy. Like, I mean, it didn't do anything that insane. It's at, like, 8,000 or 9,000 now. But, like, at the time, it did, like, 1,000 in a week, which for me was like, oh, fuck. Like, I was like, man, I'm on now. So that just incentivized me to just keep going. And then each release, shit's just been getting bigger and bigger.
Man, yeah, I mean, for sure, to get 1,000 plays in a week, your first shot, like, you'll feel like, man, I'm the shit, all you motherfuckers are peasants, man, you know what I mean? But for real, that's amazing, man. So it was like an instant connection. So when you started, because, like, this comparison's got to come up because the whole brown boy thing, but Nav wasn't, as far as I know, though, he wasn't in the picture at that stage, was he?
He was, like, out. But he wasn't like, it was like only like the people in the Nav bed on KanyeToThe and like people who lurk SoundCloud a lot. It was like he was underground as fuck. Like I knew about him, but not that many people knew about him. But like I'm glad Nav's out though. Like it feels good to see someone else like who's brown, you know.
When was this thread you're talking about, the Nav thread and all this period of time you're talking about? Is this because when did, like, as far as I know, he blew up from the Weeknd co-sign?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Weeknd already fucked with him. He just hadn't like publicly co-signed because I know like the Weeknd's manager manages him and shit. I don't know, but like I just remember because I'd been listening to Nav, but I didn't think he was gonna blow to the extent that he did, and I'm glad he did.
Yeah.
But so like he wasn't like an inspiration as far as like oh he's another brown boy I can do it too. But I'm glad he is. I'm glad he's doing it because it's like I don't know, it's dope for me to see.
But like you don't feel like because for example I do security over here. And, you know, I didn't end up doing it, but I was going to do security for the Weeknd show. And I saw, like, Nav opening up, and it just felt crazy to just fucking see Nav, like, on the poster promoting the Weeknd. And I was like, what the fuck, man? You don't feel a little bit like, because what other, like, Indian rappers, you're Indian, right? Is that when we say brown boy, that's what Indian is? Okay.
No, facts.
Are there other Indian rappers that are known out there beside him?
There's a few, but... He's the first
on that
one
level.
I felt like, not on that level, but also like he's the first one I felt like was like he's like a rapper who's brown, you know. It's not like his whole shit isn't like oh I'm just Indian, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense to any Indian rappers who are like that, but it's just like it felt like it was something my friends would fuck with and shit, and then he's still brown. I don't know, it's just cool to see.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's like a lot of people, if you listen to him, yeah, it's not like that's the shtick. Like you listen to him and you wouldn't even know that he's brown unless you see him, sort of thing. And it's the same with you. So, but if you like, who are your influences musically? Like it does sound like, you know, the SoundCloud thing, but specifically, do you have, you know?
I mean, I listen to literally like everything, but I mean, within rap, everything. But I don't know. I get compared a lot to Cardi. I get compared a lot to Made in Tokyo. I mean, Cardi is definitely one of my favorite rappers. I fuck with Made in Tokyo. Who else influenced me? Lucky's definitely a big influence.
Who's Lucky?
Lucky X. He's like a rapper. He's from like Chicago. He does like this kind of drug rap.
Okay.
And then lately, Valet, like not sonically, but Valet, like the way he approaches rapping.
Right.
The way he's different from everyone else.
Is that the one
like,
signed to Good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been fucking with that heavy.
Right. I'm not gonna lie. Like this type of music. And Wayne, Weezy, yeah, for sure, man. Yeah. That's the OG. Well, I can definitely hear more of the, you know, the other dudes you mentioned, which I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Like, these names, I know them, Made in Tokyo, Playboy Cardi, all that. I haven't even checked out the music like that because I'm just speaking me personally for the most part. I'm more of the, you know, the Kendrick type, which isn't to say, like, lyrical miracle shit. But I've just been more sheltered. I just got to venture out and listen to more shit, you know what I mean? But,
I mean, we all got our preferences. It doesn't really, like... At the end of the day, it's all good.
Like, I was sleeping on XXX for a minute, and then I checked him out, and I was like, oh, this is like, it's not even comparable to like the other shit that's out there. It's like completely different and shit. You know what I mean? Do you so how, thinking about your career and like, so first of all, how serious do you want to take this for real?
I mean, extremely seriously. Because, like, I mean, right now I'm in college, and I fuck with school, I guess. But, I mean, I don't really fuck with school. So, I mean, whenever this shit, I don't know, whenever this shit starts popping off, hopefully I can put school on pause for a bit and, like, go get that bag.
Okay, so literally, because there's levels to this shit. There's people who like, yeah, I want to make it. But then there's the people who literally, like, obviously you're taking the action and I can see it. But then there's people who take the action, but then there's a thin line between it and actually sometimes sitting there and literally visualizing yourself as like, oh no, I'm going to make it. Like, I literally am going to fucking make it and you can't stop me. Like, is that where you're at? Like, are you prepared to literally be like
Definitely.
an established
Like,
famous rapper?
It wasn't like that for the first maybe 6 months, because the first 6 months I was kind of fucking around. And then I started seeing like Invader Zim blew up, and then now recently Tommy blew up. And I've been seeing like numbers and like, I don't know, bro. I mean, the sky really is the limit, like, especially in 2017, 2018, like, whatever you want to do, you can do it as long as you have the talent for it and you put in the work. I mean, eventually shit's gonna, like, eventually all the work you put in is gonna like, pan out, so.
Absolutely,
so.
man. And not to sound like I'm schooling you, because I'm absolutely not, but I'm just looking at a comparison that I feel like, is doing it the wrong way. And not to say I can't tell anyone what they're doing is right and wrong, but to me, I just look at it as the wrong way. There's people like, sometimes Gary Vee will say to quit your job, and you talked about putting school on pause for a minute, and someone that comes to mind as possibly doing it the wrong way. Do you know about Uncle Adams?
I mean, I saw like a little like summary, but I haven't like delved into it or anything.
He's just a rapper who's like, which yous aren't even comparable. Like, your type of shit, I can literally, because his type of music, I hear it and I'm like, I don't see this, like, even though he's got a little bit of internet buzz, it's like, I don't see it connecting like the way that your music does. Like, your music's like, definitely in.
There's like a line between like confidence and delusion, and I think you gotta be able to like ride that line.
Well, the problem with him is that he literally doesn't have like a backup. Like, he's just gone all in. He's in hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt, and he doesn't want to get a job. I feel like there's a balance between it. Like, yeah, you can do, you know, you can fucking work, and there's a lot of hours in the day to like.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So,
Facts, and anything you want to do at the end of the day, you can do. Like, at the end of the day, like, you can, like, a lot of people like to make excuses, and that's not like no shade at anyone, but it's like, you know, at the end of the day, everyone can find time to do the shit they really want to do. If you really want to do it, you'll do it, you know?
Man, that's good, man. So I'm happy to hear that you fucking, you know, you want to take this shit for real. One thing I've noticed that, I think, I did a little bit of browsing for you and stuff. You mentioned, was it Tommy? Which one? Because I did some YouTubing search and I saw that you actually got played on a live stream from No Jumper.
Yeah, I had to pay for that, though. That's like, he takes like submissions and shit.
Okay.
So I played Tommy. He was fucking with Tommy.
And you played the other one too, yeah?
Yeah.
Big Mistake.
Big Mistake.
Yeah.
But he was especially fucking with Tommy.
Yeah, man.
I was hoping he'd tweet the link out, but he didn't, which kind of sucks. But I mean, it's all good.
Were those on separate? Were those on the same day or different weeks apart, or what's the go?
That was like months apart. Cause
okay.
I paid like nothing for Big Mistake, which is why I did it, because it was like such little money. I was like, fuck it, might as well just take the shot. With Tommy, like by the time Tommy came out, like he had raised his rate so much.
Was it? I saw people donating $60. Is that what it was, or?
I genuinely don't remember. I think the first one was like 10 or 20. Yeah. The second one was like around 60 somewhere. It was a lot. And I mean, not a lot, but it's a lot to get your shit just played on stream. And
that's fucking the major look. And I'm sure that would have helped it as well. But I do watch him, but not like full on like that. And I'm just wondering, and it's not like a knock on you, I'm just like genuinely wondering, do you think he might feel like obligated to praise a song because you just put money in his pocket? Have you seen him criticize a song after someone's just like basically paid him to play it? Or
bro,
maybe
the stream Tommy was in, he literally shitted on like every song.
Really?
Up to that point. I mean, I closed the tab after he finished Tommy because I mean, like,
you got what you wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, but the like 10 or so songs before, he didn't fuck like. He like was between like, oh, I don't fuck with this to like
indifferent.
Mine was like the one. Mine was the first one. He was like, oh, this shit's good.
Yeah. No.
I mean, he fucked with it a lot more than Big Mistake. Honestly, if you watch both videos, he said like Big Mistake, like, yeah, I fuck with this, But then Tommy, he was like, oh, this shit's really good.
Yeah, that's I guess like a clear indication of like maybe he felt like big mistake. He had to say something, but like with Tommy, it was literally like genuine. Like, yeah, no, I fuck with this. You know what I mean?
I mean, Tommy is like, bro, that shit. I mean, like it's me who made the song, but like that shit just it feels like every time it touches, like every time it gets exposed to anyone, they're like, bro, this shit is hard. Like, I haven't had anyone say they don't fuck with Tommy, except for Chris Fatso. Shout out Chris Fatso. He's part of my collective 2300. The first time I showed him that shit, he was like, bro, I don't know, I'm not really feeling this. And every single other person since has been like, oh, I fuck with it hard.
But, damn, man. Different strokes for different folks, whatever the fuck the saying is.
Yeah, that's bro.
So what, your crew's 2300, but I hear you mentioning, and even on your social media, you got BTR. What's BTR?
Right, BTR is just a label that I started. It's Backyard Third Records. We don't have like anyone else signed or anything. It's just my shit. I mean, it's not even like, it's not like trademarked or copyrighted or anything. Yeah, it's just like a little like click type shit. But it's just me. I have some shirts out though.
Really?
I think there's like a picture of me. I think there's only like 1 or 2 pictures of me on my Instagram. But in one of them, I'm wearing a BTR shirt, and then like we gave those shirts out to some people locally who fuck with the movement and shit. But yeah, that's about it.
Now this is the next thing I want to get into since you're talking about picture and stuff. All right, so you want to like be fully out there, massive rapper, blah blah blah, all this shit, yeah?
Yeah, facts.
Like the SoundCloud, like that, it works and all this stuff. Like I've seen people blow up with no music videos and shit, but I really feel like a music video can like help increase your chance of blowing up like tenfold quicker. You know what I mean?
Oh, but I'm so glad you brought this up. I wanna so. Like, I'm going out to LA, like, next month to do some fucking, to, like, work with some artists, do some, like, music shit. We're shooting the video.
It just got a little bit quiet. Hold on. Can barely hear. One sec. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Not really. Yeah, now it looks like it's better. Go talk.
Yo.
Yeah, that's better now. So you said you were going out to shoot the video for Tommy? Is that what's happening?
Not just for that, but yeah, I'm heading out to LA in a month, and we're gonna be shooting the Tommy video.
Nice.
We might have some like big cameos in it. You guys are gonna have to wait and see.
Oh shit.
Might have someone kind of big shoot it. I don't know. We'll see. But I can say for sure, Mason Lee will be in it. That's my bro. Mason
okay.
Lee, he's on KanyeToThe too. So
nice.
Shout out to him. He's done a lot for me, bro. Like I don't have a manager, but he's done a lot for me.
Really?
But yeah, he's gonna be in that shit, and we're gonna shoot it in LA, and I'm gonna be wearing Tommy. I bought some fucking Tommy shoes that I'm gonna be wearing in the video, so. It's gonna be late.
Man, looking forward to it because, like, yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, but I saw, like, you know, how you keep using the baby photo here and there, and then, I don't know, it seemed, honestly, I was like a little bit like, man, like, this dude's confident as fuck in the music, but for example, on IG, one of the pictures, you were, like, obscuring your face, and you're like, should I delete this? And I'm like, bro, what do you mean, should I delete this? You gotta put your... Bro, even Adam said it himself. Adam said it, he's like, well, you need to see how this dude looks like in the Tommy video. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. I mean... The thing is, like, for that photo, I was kind of like trolling. I wasn't like genuinely like asking, should I delete it? Which, like, I kind of wish I didn't put that up now. Because every time someone gets mad at me online, they're like, oh, you fucking bitch, you're going to delete that shit.
Really? I never saw that.
I wasn't really going to delete that. I just put it up just to get people intrigued in it. But I don't know if that really worked out. But it's
I get actually, like, when I look at it from another perspective, I guess, like, that's the type of mystery shit. Like, that's how Weekend initially blew up. Like, there wasn't really shit about him out there. No real photos and videos.
Like, people think I'm doing it as like a mystery thing, but it wasn't even that. It just felt like because I have my own like when I made that BTR Krishu Twitter, when I made that Instagram, that wasn't my like personal Instagram. I made that when I started rapping, so I never felt the need to be like, oh, let me upload a selfie today. Like I don't know why. That just never like. It just felt like kind of like clunky, you know, like it just felt kind of like out of focus for it. But I mean, I'm moving towards that though.
I reckon double down, man. Because if you're gonna eventually be like, you know, the level that, you know, everyone wants to be at, your face is gonna get out there at some point. So just brace yourself and like, put out a bunch of shit.
And while I'm in LA, I might have a photographer with me. Let me just get his Instagram real quick so I can shout him out. This dude, at by.luan on Instagram, by.luan. He's gonna be with me. He's gonna be taking some shots and shit. So we're gonna get some pictures. I'll post some pictures up and shit.
Sounds good, man.
LA trip is really gonna be when I will start doing more visual shit. Cause like I think you're right. I think it's the place in my career now for where I need to start kind of showing my face and shit. And I'm down. I'm not like opposed to it, I just don't want to be posting some shit and be like, this wasn't like artistically done. Let me take it down. I just want to be sure of shit before I post it, you know?
Right, man. Nah, sounds good, man. Sounds good. Now, we do have some questions from members on KTT, so if you want to run through them, and also I see some haters on here, man, but we'll jump into that.
Let's do the questions first, and then let's get to the haters last.
Yeah.
I'm ready to speak on that, so let's get to that last.
All right. Well, first of all, I don't know what this comment's about. What's this guy's name? Trab Eden Chips. Yeah, he says about your dealings with Capsule. What's Capsule?
Oh yeah. So shout out Trab Eden Chips. The Capsule is like this label. They got Milan Makes Beats and Chinatown Beats on it. And like you might know them. Milan got into like a beef with Cardi and shit.
Oh really?
Kinda,
okay.
I wouldn't say that's what he's known for. I'm not dissing him at all.
But like
if you've seen his name in the bigger bigger news, that's probably like the shit his name is gonna come up for, because I know they discussed on like everyday struggle and shit.
Right, okay.
But the guy who runs Capsule, Joe, shout out to Joe. Joe was like kind of interested in helping my career. We haven't talked in a while, and like I mean, we're not in any official business, but I mean I fuck with them. Shout out to him. Shout out to Milan. Shout out to China. Me and China have like a song that I might put out at some point. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to all their artists. I don't know their names, but shout out to them. I fuck with them too.
Nice, man, that you got these
shout
connects.
Out to that whole team, really. It's like it's no bad blood or anything. It's just that situation never ended up working out. I didn't feel like it was really necessary for me. I don't feel like it was the right move. But that's not a shot at any of them, because they're all good people and they all make fire music. So shout out to them.
Yeah, no, these things happen sometimes, man.
Capsule Core is what they're called. Capsule CORPS Core.
Okay.
Or CORP, but yeah.
Shout out them, man. I'm sure it'll pan out. Everything will pan out the way it's supposed to for you, bro. So, you know, that is what it is. We got Americana asking if you're going to incorporate more Bay/Hi-Fi culture in your music.
All right, I'm glad someone asked this question. Like, bro, like honestly, I fucking love being in the Bay. I love the Bay. I love the Hi-Fi music. I love Mac Dre, R.I.P. Mac Dre. I was raised on the E40 shit, bro. I was like, I'd be riding around seeing the Vets, seeing those, you know, Mustangs, seeing all these muscle cars, the Hellcats. Like that bass shit is in my blood, you know? But it's like, sonically, that's not really the kind of music I make. But like, if you know, anyone who knows me in real life will tell you, all I listen to is fucking SOBRB, which is like the bass.
That's
shit.
what I was going to get into, yeah.
Yeah, all right, let me continue. So I got like 500 songs in the vault. But out of those, I got like maybe 6 or 7 that I'd say like are like Bay songs. I mean, I don't know. I shout out the Bay a lot. Like, if you listen to any of the songs, I definitely reference shit in the Bay. And if any Bay artists hit me up, I definitely fucking want to work with them. Shout out Brian Tuna or Gold Cheney. I don't know what he goes by, but that's a Bay producer who I fuck with. I've worked with before. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I fuck with the Bay. I fuck with the Bay music too. And I'd be down to do songs from it, but like overall, sonically, my shit's probably never gonna sound like that.
Honest answer, man. I dig it. Shout out to Bay, man. We got Fly High asking if any chance you could collab with Rory Fresco, since his latest shit isn't getting crazy plays, that, you know, he could possibly be an option.
I mean, I'm down if he is. If Rory Fresco hears this, he can hit me up at Krishu. I'm down. That's like a major label artist though. Like, I think people don't realize it's kind of hard to collaborate with major label artists unless they reach out to you, because there's a lot of mechanisms and shit they got to go through.
Well, I'm not familiar with the name. What type of music does Rory do?
Honestly, bro, I'm not really sure. I know he got signed to Epic though. I know he's on Epic.
So we're not sure if he's even in, like, would it make sense? You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but I think I could fit on anything, honestly.
Right. Okay. So what, you reckon you could fit on like some non-SoundCloud rap, like some Kendrick type shit?
Yeah, I can rap, so like.
True. All right, I dig it, man. I dig it. I'm interested to see, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Diversity in the music and shit. I dig it, man. He also asked, what the fuck was this? If you were really to blow up big time, what would you do for KTT? Possibly drop an EP with talented guys on KTT?
Hey, one second. Let me, yo, can you still hear me well like this?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay,
yeah.
I just moved it to my ear. All right, sorry. So for KTT, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't think I did that, but like, as far as I'm still like, I feel like I'm still always gonna go on KTT just to find new music, just to find like new artists. Like, yeah, I definitely fuck. If I found someone and I fuck with them, I'd be like, yeah, for sure, let's do something. I mean, like once I get on, I mean, what's the point of having a platform if you're not gonna help it? Use it to help other people get on, right? So, I mean, I definitely when I blow up, I want to come back and do like a Q&A. I'd be down as fuck for that.
But you wouldn't do an EP with guys on there?
Not like exclusively. I mean, if I was dropping an EP and I fucked with one of them, I'd put them on my EP. I don't mind that,
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. I don't want to do like a gimmicky kind of like project.
Yeah,
you know,
right,
because it's
right.
like you don't want to oversaturate. So
No, good
yeah.
point, man. But you did say that you're still going to continue to support. You're on record now, so you know once you blow up, don't drop off the face of the earth. Come back, fuck with us. Remember, you know. You know
No,
what I'm
facts,
saying, man.
always. And bro, I'm always down to like if I find someone shit and I fuck with it heavy and they're way smarter than me, I'm always down to like remix that shit, hop on some shit, like always.
Yeah, and I saw you're looking for someone to remix Tommy too. So KTT rappers, you're listening and you got some heat. Don't fuck around. I'm dead serious, man. Then, you know, it's all a community. I was starting a Let's Build project where I wanted everyone, like, with such a big community, like, we can actually get shit to, like, go to that next level. So just everyone, you know, fucking... I'm not saying it's all sunshine and lollipops. Like, if you don't fuck with something, you don't fuck with something. But if you do, like, let's all fucking get it. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Right, man. So, yeah, just to wrap that last question up, yeah, just don't forget about KTT once you blow up, man. Appreciate that shit. Dead serious. I don't know who this Nexima. There's two posters. The next question is from someone named Nexima, but I get confused with another poster called Neximus or something like that. Do you know who I'm talking about? Do you see these names?
I saw the second one.
Yeah, I don't know. One of them's a mod. I get confused. Anyway, I don't know what if he's trolling with this shit. I don't know if I was going to ask this, but I just want to shout him out. Ask him if he'd ever make a song about foxes. Is that an inside joke or?
Fuck it. Yeah, sure. I mean, if it works for the song.
What the fuck? All right, man. Shout out Nexima. Dat Cholo.
That's not no inside joke, though. I don't know what
Nah?
you're talking about.
Yeah,
I mean,
foxes.
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
Yeah, alrighty. Yeah, KTT got some funny people on it, man. Dat Cholo asks if you would ever sign to a label or do you want to stay indie?
I mean, for now, indie, but at some point, I think there's like a ceiling for what you can do indie. I mean, there's some people breaking that ceiling, like Chance, but for the most part, I think there's a ceiling to what you can do indie. So, like, at some point, yeah, it's signed. But
At some point,
I'm
let's say
I'm
tomorrow.
I'm trying to make sure I get as much buzz as I can before I sign, so I can get, you know, the biggest bag possible and the best. Like, I'm trying to get one of those 21 Savage deals, you know, where I still have creative control. I'm not really looking for a label to tell me what to do. I'm just looking for, you know, like help with the marketing and all that shit.
But let's say if tomorrow or today a label came to you with a bag that you were happy with, and you know they gave you, you know, your creative control, but it was a 360. Would you sign? But the bag, it's a life-changing. This is what I mean. People say no, and like I get it because the 360 fucks you up, but it'd be harder to say no if they come to you and they're holding that life-changing hundreds of thousands of dollars in a bag tonight. You know what I mean?
But what you gotta realize is, for them, they're trying to make money too. So whatever that bag that they're offering you is, they think they can get more than that back off the 360. So
good point, man. And I guess if they're offering you that means that you're in a position that, hey, if they're offering me this, and that means I should be able to get this for myself, sort of thing. So yeah, that's a good point, man. That's a good point. Yeah, man. Brisk Corn, which shout out to him. He's a rapper as well. I'm gonna do. I think his actual stage name is Chris Bourne. I'm gonna be doing an interview with him coming up soon.
Shout out Chris Bourne, bro.
Yeah, he's got some heat, man. He says briefs versus boxers.
Boxers? That's not even a question.
Wait, boxers is like briefs is where they actually boxers. Doesn't it just all hang with boxers?
I don't know. I fuck with boxers, bro.
Yeah,
boxers is like wearing little shorts under your shorts.
Different strokes for different folks. I used to, but then someone told me a story. I didn't even want to get into it about how boxers can fuck with your man parts. But anyway.
All right, bro. I'm not trying to hear that. So yeah.
Hellboy, ask. He wants to know who your biggest inspiration is.
I mean, honestly, I probably like Chief Keef, bro. Honestly, cause like I listened to
Hey.
Chief Keef and he did so many different sounds and he did them all so well. It's like the shit he came up like he didn't even give a fuck and he still was making better music than everyone in like 5 different lanes. And the like I just felt like I don't know, bro. And he was doing that shit at 16, 17. So I don't know. That's just someone who inspires me to go hard.
Yeah, no, he changed the game. I was supposed to do a video, which I still want to do on him, for a different channel I got, called Peace of Mind. Yeah, because he actually did. Like, people used to try and say, nah, he's a game changer. He really did change the game, man, and set the way for a lot of
Facts.
people out there, you know? This question seems trolly. I don't want to put it out there. Um, ask how much top you get from Jesus Christ.
That's no comment.
Is this an inside
You're not
joke?
telling.
Or this sounds like a
No,
rhyme?
that's not it.
No, this
That's
question.
not an inside joke. I got a song named
Top, yeah, top, yeah. No, I was meaning this question as an inside joke. Ask if he gets shoes because he's Krishu. This is 2005
Not yet,
Honda
bro.
Civic. Soon, man.
Not yet, bro. I'm not at Nav's level yet. I'm trying to get there though.
Absolutely, man. Safe wants to say that you're a future legend. Shout out him.
Yeah, shout out, bro.
Task Force Sector 6. Ask if you would ever throw hands with Nav and get a friend to record it.
Like celebrity boxing. I mean, if me and Nav both getting that bag, and if we promoting Brown Boys getting that bag, then I mean, but I mean, nah, I mean, I fuck with Nav, bro. I want to do a song with Nav like bad one day, cause like that's like some ultimate like Brown Boy shit, you know?
It's supposed to happen, man. Yeah, you know, once the stars align properly, I'm sure like that's something that's already in the pipeline, you know what I mean? But we're just going through the motions to get to that point, I reckon, you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
Oh, okay, so you mentioned Lucky before, and there's this, and I didn't know who it was, sorry for being out the loop, but January 19th wants to know your favorite Lucky project.
You see, project or song?
He said project, and he also said favorite Wayne project.
Okay, for Lucky,
You can say your favorite
probably
song as well.
Freeway. No, I'll do project. For Lucky, I think it's probably Freeway 1 because I remember that summer we were riding around listening to it a lot late at night, early in the morning. And then for Wayne, I don't know. I mean, probably Dedication 2 or Carter 2. But I mean, with Wayne, I fuck with a lot of his like leaked shit. I fuck with a lot of his features.
Yeah.
Wayne just got like a all over like catalog of so much dope shit. But yeah, I mean, I'd probably say Dedication 2 or Carter 2.
Nice, man, nice. Not too indie with the response, something that people I'm sure could agree on. Good shit. Your dream collab.
Chief Keef is definitely one. Cardi's another. Wayne's another. Nav, because the Brown Boy shit. That's probably like the main ones. Oh, Travis.
Yes.
Travis didn't really inspire me like musically or sonically, but he inspired me in the sense like his music, especially when I was like a younger like teen, like it inspired me just as a person and shit. And like I want to be able to like move people the same way his music means shit to other people, you know? So like, yeah, that's probably the couple people.
Yeah, and I've heard some
And
stuff.
Earl Sweatshirt.
Oh, okay. That's not
Sorry,
an
that's
answer I expected, but yeah, man, showing that versatility again. I fuck with it, man. Yeah, some shit like that would be interesting, man. He asked another question January 19th, but we'll come back to that because that's the controversy. Young Satch asks Dream Production. I guess like collaborative producer.
Shout out Satch. Me and Satch got a song together, but
Is it out?
he's a producer. He's no, it's not. He's a producer. I think he's getting another rapper on it. But yeah, but Dream Production. I don't know about Dream Production, but I can tell you like right now who I'm really fucking with. Pierre for sure. Pierre's a fucking monster. Chase the Money, Sensei ATL. Who else? There's like so many good producers. I feel like I'm gonna forget most of them honestly. But honestly, anyone who's fucking dope, I feel like almost every producer who gets like acclaim is like fire. So, cause I feel like the rate of producers is like much higher than the rate of rappers who are actually dope. So like, I don't know. I fuck with a lot of producers.
Yeah, Pierre is cool. I got a bad taste in my mouth from him because he did that one joint off the Big Sean and Metro album, Double or Nothing. I forgot, I changed with the season. And the beat just sounds like Scottish funeral music. I'm just listening to it and I'm like, what the fuck is this? It was just fucking. It was the worst shit I've ever heard in my life, man. But his other shit's good. Wait, didn't he do Gummo?
Did you do what?
Gummo from 6ix9ine?
Gummo.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
bro,
he did.
I don't understand how he could do some shit like that and then do that Double or Nothing song. Fuck me dead,
But I think
man.
that Double or Nothing song is with Metro, right?
Yeah, well, I guess we can put the blame on Metro, but it's not like any of their styles, man, which I don't get.
I mean, we're not putting any blame on anyone, bro. Shout out Metro, shout out.
Yeah,
PS.
shout out both
I'm not
of them.
trying to get blackballed early.
Hey, that's me talking, you know, the guy with the Aussie accent. So blackball me, motherfuckers. Nah, yo, shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys, man. Who we got? Spacely is asking to ask about your relationship with Camo.
Yeah, shout out Camo. That's him. Shout out Camo. Me and Camo got a song. Camo's on Big Mistake, and then I'll give you a little exclusive.
Hey.
Camo got a song on his SoundCloud called All That, which me and him, I think Trilogy produced it, and me and Camo, we just did the remix for that. So we need to get a mix, but I think he's gonna put that remix out featuring me soon.
Nice, man. You're really out here working.
That's
man.
my bro though. Like
So-
we've done a couple songs together, but he just supports me and shit in general. So like that's big bro for sure.
So Camo
shout
is
out Camo.
Spacely? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Camo's like his like real artist name.
Yeah, nice, man. I dig it, man. I dig it. Get to this. Yeah, shout out Camo, man. I'm looking forward to the shit that you got in the pipeline, man. These videos, new songs, everything. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You're on the way up, man. It's looking like, yeah, it's time to get into some controversy, man.
Bet I'm ready for this.
Well, you're buying plays, my man. Tell the fucking truth. No, I'm joking, man. Well, look, to people from the outside looking in, and this is the elephant in the room, that people are saying that for the amount of followers that you have, and I guess they also say for the amount of comments that you get, the plays greatly outweigh and that's shout out to Heebs said it, you know, and Young Kruger is trying to hate as well. What do you got to say, man?
I got it. So first of all, like I think there's a balance. Some of the people who say that are just hating, and some of the people who say that probably do feel sketchy about it.
Yeah.
I probably say it's about 50-50, but I think people don't understand SoundCloud ratios. They think if you get like 10K on every song, you have 10K followers. But really what it is if you look at it, most people hovering around 1,000 have most of their songs around 10K, or like most of their recent songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my shit, I'm at like maybe 750 followers, something like that on SoundCloud. My last 3-4 songs are at like 10K or over. My ratios line up, honestly. And I mean, people don't believe me, that's fine. But if you look at anything, look at like shout out Keep It Real, shout out Tupac Cardi. They stay posting like hella like little underground SoundCloud shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at any of those people's like ratios of followers to plays, that shit lines up exactly with mine. So I think people just don't understand like how hard it is to get SoundCloud followers. And I don't know why. Honestly, I can't give you a reason as to why, but I've talked to other artists about it, and SoundCloud followers is just really hard to get. It's easy to get people to fuck with the song, but it's hard to get them to follow you on SoundCloud. I don't know what the answer to that is, but yeah. Okay, next thing. This is he specifically. I know he wants my name in his mouth and shit, but I know what it is. But here, I'll give him this moment. He said like 0 to 3 comments. That shit isn't even true. You check any song that has 5-digit plays, like 10K or over. All of them have about 10 comments. Some have like 7, some have 8, some have 9. There's a couple of like 11, 12, 13. But it all averages out to 10. None of it is between 0 and 3 comments. That's just a lie. Anything else? My likes, reposts, and plays match up. You look at any legit artist shit, it matches up. Like, I understand if people are skeptical and they don't understand it. But then I think there's people like Heebs who's like,
salty.
I mean, I don't want to put him on blast, but bro was asking me for a verse a couple months ago. I ended up doing it. It wasn't even shot at him.
He was drunk, according to him.
He can tell you himself. Bro was getting kind of aggressive, and he was like, "Oh, bro, my bad. I didn't mean to be rude to you, bro. I don't know why I get aggressive here. It's just like to prove myself or some shit like that." So I don't know what he mad about. I don't know what's up with bro. And with Kayola, I mean,
Kayola,
me and
that's what I
Kayola
was
have
gonna say,
2 songs
yeah.
together. So I don't know what, bro. He even admitted at the end, "Oh, I was just trolling you." I
Yeah, he
mean,
said,
good job,
"Joke,
I
just
guess.
kidding,
Got me.
just kidding." In the post, ask him about buying plays. Just kidding. But
Yeah,
look,
I mean, that was a little like passive aggressive. He was on his, "Oh no, bro, I was just joking. We not actually, I'm not actually dissing you, bro. I mean, it's whatever. I'm
it
setting
is
up
what
off
you
you.
said though. I
I'm starting
guess
to see
it's
that. So.
50-50. Like some of them are trying to diss, but like for me, for example, I'm kind of genuinely curious too. And just to play devil's advocate a little bit, because your response was mainly like, oh well, this other person has the same ratio and this other person has the same ratio. But then someone could come and turn around and say, well, just because they got the same ratio, that doesn't prove that anything for you. You know what I mean? So where do you know where, like, because those 10,000 plays or whatever,
All right, I'll just tell you. Okay, so
where are they coming from?
here's what it is, right? Invader Zim, I just got lucky, and I mean, I've said this in my post history. I've had other people say this on my behalf. This isn't a secret. Invader Zim, I just got lucky. The song was getting around 10K. It got into autoplay for like some bigger songs. That helped it get to like 15, 20K, and then that compounded on itself. I didn't do anything about it. I just got lucky. I mean, I've said that. If you look at the songs around it, none of them did as good as it. Because, yeah, that one was better, but also because I got lucky. But that's not any secret. I would never lie about that. And then Tommy, when I put Tommy out, the first day it did the average numbers. So I did like 1,000 the first night.
That's a lot of numbers the first night, though, man. How does that happen? 1,000 the first night.
I genuinely can't tell you, bro. Because I used to put out songs and I used to do 50 the first night.
Right,
so,
right.
100 the first night. So, like, people make it sound. And the other thing I want to address, I think he said this. So someone said this. They were like, "Oh, all your songs are at 5-digit plays or more." That's like far from true.
Right.
You look at the first 10 songs I dropped. The only one even touching that is Invader Zim. The rest of them aren't even close. You look at honestly, bro. I mean, I don't know. They don't have to believe me, but at the end of the day, the first couple songs I put out, I was struggling to get plays, and I'll admit that. That shit used to kill me, bro. I used to work super hard on the song, put it out. Everyone would be like, "Bro, this is fire." And then
but didn't you say that first song you put out got 1,000 plays the first week? The first song?
Yeah, but 1,000 plays the first week isn't it's a lot for when you do the first song.
Right,
but then when
right.
you get your fourth song and you're still doing that, it kind of feels like, well, actually 1,000 plays a week isn't really that much.
Damn, you got standards, man. I like
song,
it, bro. No, you're doing good, man. You're really killing shit, honestly. Fuck, man. Damn, I'm looking at my plays I'm getting for this podcast. Yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, go ahead.
And the thing, and people talk about the social media too. I definitely agree. It is, my social media stats are definitely low, and it is hard for me to get followers. And I won't lie about that. Follow me at Krishu. But I won't lie about that. Yeah, that shit. I mean, I'm an upcoming artist. That shit's hard sometimes, and that shit's not working that well right now. But that doesn't mean I bought plays. It's kind of I don't know. I think people jump to instead of thinking about, wow, maybe him getting followers, he's not doing a good job at that, or wow, he's getting followers kind of slow. Instead, they look at it as, oh, he bought plays, when it's kind of inverse, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I get it. Some people's brains are just wired that way. All right, man. So just one other person, and I don't want to keep on dwelling on the haters and stuff, but this is a guy that I'm cool with too. You know what I mean? And I wanted to do an interview with him, but it just fell by the wayside, whatever. People saying you got Sweeney banned, man. King Sweeney. What's going on with King Sweeney?
Bro, I didn't do shit, bro. He was in my thread mad at me and shit. He was he said shit. He was
he was slightly racist at one part. I did see that.
Yeah, he started talking about 9/11, and I'm brown.
9/11? I didn't see that.
Muslim.
I'm Muslim.
He started talking about that in his own thread, I think.
Really?
But how you are?
Yeah, I'm Muslim, man.
He made a thread. He made a thread that was oh, I miss after 9/11 when America was united. And yeah, America was united, but they were united in hating brown people, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with that shit, bro. Cause I mean, I've heard that oh shit, bro, you're a terrorist. I've heard that shit my whole life, and it's not at the end of the day, that shit's just corny, bro.
Yeah,
because there's just as many white people, there's just as many white people who are doing fucking, acts of terrorism too. But he's saying that shit. And then he was, I got no problem with brown people. In fact, I love my local 7-Eleven clerk.
Yeah, that was a little bit weird. Yeah, that was I don't know what he was trying to do.
Yeah, and that's just fucked up because it's always, if you talk to any of those people, bro, those are the people who love America the most. Not people who are doing good, but people like are struggling to get into America, who work the fucking low end jobs, they'll always tell you, bro, I'm so fucking grateful to be in America. I love America. Like, instead of to talk down to them like that, that's just corny to me, dude. Like, just, I don't know. I don't
It
fuck
is.
with that
Honestly,
shit,
I
man.
don't fuck with it either. It is corny. Like, I don't know. That takes a bit of brownie points off Sweeney. I do fuck with some of his music. Like that Take It to the Room was cool, but I really like the one he's got with Poker Face James. Make it
I've only heard Take It to a Room.
No, he's got one with Poker Face James. It's honestly, it's way better than that one. Not to say that Take It to the Room is bad, but this one's really good. But it looks like, I thought he wasn't actually banned.
Honestly,
I think he is banned, man. So
honestly, I didn't like do anything to get him banned. I
Yeah,
just told
yeah.
him, bro, stop being racist. Like, I didn't tell him on or anything.
Yeah,
they
right.
Just like, you know, like they just saw it and they're like, all right, you're gone. And like, honestly, bro, I never even had any personal problems with him. When he started posting in my thread like that, I was kind of happy. I was like, this is free promo. For
Yeah,
me,
it is
bro. I don't
promo,
have any
yeah.
issue with this.
If he gets
I don't have any issue with
unbanned,
him. He just got mad at me.
well,
What's
could there be a truce? Like, if he gets unbanned, like, do you need an apology, or if he just comes and he starts
No.
being normal to you, is it all good, or?
No, it's all good because like we don't. I mean, I don't think he knows better than so. Like, there's nothing to apologize for.
I see what you mean, man. Damn, yeah, I know, yeah, I see what you mean, man. Some people just, our brains are wired like that, where maybe like some people genuinely don't even mean it to be racist, but they low-key are kind of being, you know, at least if not racist, like stereotypical.
At the end of the day, that's like between him and the KTT mods. Like, if it's not my for him to police, so like, I don't know, it's between them, I guess.
Yeah, man. Yeah, all right. Well, I think this has been a good conversation. I think, you know, it's a lot of it's focused towards people on KTT, but hopefully people who aren't on KTT, you stuck through and just realize that you're listening to an interview with someone who's about to be known, you know, to the outside community. This is someone who's, you know, on his way up for sure. And it's, sky's the limit, man. So you keep doing your thing. Anything else you want to,
Facts.
say to the people out
Yeah,
there?
yeah. Let me get my little like shout outs and plugs in real quick.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Fuck With This, aka M5, aka Young Animal Knockers. Shout out January 19th, because he made like a whole Krishu guide. I fuck with him.
Nice.
Shout out to Bacardi, shout out Keep It Real, shout out Guapi, shout out like pretty much everyone who like has helped me out, has fucked with me, has supported me. Shout out Cosmics, shout out Young Goyard, like
Young Goyard, yeah.
all these people, like shout out everybody in the community, like all these people fucking helped me out a lot. Anyone else that I just shout out? Oh, and so check my shit out, soundcloud.com/Krishu1, and all my social medias are at BTRKrishu, at BTRKRISHU. And next, I'm dropping a song with Young Bambi, if you guys have heard of him. He's not super big, but he's by far way bigger than me. And
Really?
yeah, but I'm
Nice,
dropping a song
man.
with Bambi called Ball Forever. Yeah, produced by Bandboy, and that'll come out in maybe like a couple weeks. Maybe like
Is that the
3-4
big
weeks.
single you were talking
But, yeah,
about?
and then
Like, sorry to cut you off, but you were talking about how
Yeah.
Top is like, you know,
No,
the
no,
warm up,
yeah.
and then you got a big single coming. Is
No,
that the big
bro.
single?
Like I have a good feeling about Ball Forever. Like I think that shit drops and do well. I mean, that's just a guess. Who knows? But that's what I think. And then yeah, we're gonna be in LA. I'm gonna shoot the Tommy video. Might shoot a video for Ball Forever. I don't know, but there'll be a lot of shit coming. You know, like 2018. You're gonna be seeing more and more of me, and
Hey.
I started linking up with some more like music industry like type dudes too. So like, there's a lot that's gonna be happening.
Hey, man. I dig it, man. Y'all make sure you keep an eye out for Krishu. Fucking seriously, it's not a joke. Like, you go listen for yourself, you know? If we got the thumbs up from Adam22, and not to say that he's the end-all be-all, but, like, he's someone who knows his shit and is usually pretty much on the pulse. So it's not just us saying this shit. Like, you know what I mean? This has got, like, little cosigns and shit. So keep an eye out. Follow the Chatty Patty podcast as well. Join us back for episode 15 with Mike's Very Own. Krishu, I think it was a real good conversation, man. I reckon we should do a part 2 before, like, you know... do you have a project coming out or anything? Like an album, a mixtape, something coming?
Not in the near future. I'll do one when there's the demand for one, but like I don't think they're ready for it right now.
Hey.
But, that's another thing. If you're a fan of mine and you want to see a project, run my shit up, show everybody my shit, help me out, because like as I get more and more fans, as I see the fans going, like eventually we're gonna get there. So,
Yeah, man. Yeah. No, I'd love to see a project, man. But whenever you reckon it's time for another one, I reckon see how this one goes, and we should do a part 2, man. And maybe get Mike to join us next time. You know what I mean? Just so we can have another
Facts. Shout out
perspective.
Mike.
Yeah, man. All right, man. That's all. I think, want to thank everyone for listening. Hit us with a follow, a like, all that shit. Follow Krishu, and we'll join you next time. It's the Chatty Patty Podcast. Thank you for listening.
All right, gang.